Welcome to my channel, guys. That's a Chelsea Blue. This is the review of the Palace Chelsea game. Before we get into it, if you can like the video, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and put your comments down below. Right, and let's get into it. Um, Team lineup is the starting team lineup, that is. Sanchez in goal, Cucurella at left back, Badashile, Battleschite, and Trev Chalobah and Reece James in his natural favourite position. And then we had Caicedo, Santos. Just in front was Enzo Racers Fernandez. And on the left, we had Pedro Neto. And then the wonder kid, Estevao, on the right. And João Pedro up top. Um, in the beginning of the game, obviously not much was happening. Same old, same old. And then we had the Barrow Chile error. Could have cost us, really, in all fairness. He doing too much. Two players around him. Mateta was one of them. Can't remember who the other player was. But they took the ball off him, and it was Mateta running in towards Sanchez. Takes a shot, but it was a bit of a, I don't know, not the best of shots. He more or less like sliced it, or one of the best of shots. Anyway, went straight to Sanchez, and then not so long later on, then at the other end, there was a bit of balls everywhere and people everywhere in the Crystal Palace end, and Enzo had a decent chance to put the ball in the back of the net, and unfortunately, it just goes over the top. Still 0-0. And then we have Caicedo was the first one to run on the ball, takes a shot, and it was a decent shot in all fairness. But unfortunately, it was just curling wide off to the right. And then we had Crystal Palace then sort of gaining, or not gaining, but they had a little bit of momentum, started to play decent. Munoz crossed the ball, good cross as well. Unfortunately, there was nobody going to get on the end of it. It went off. I think it was Trev Chalobah, got the head on it, went off a corner, but nothing really happened. And then we had the wizardry then of Estevao, takes the ball off a player inside Chelsea's half, just inside, runs in with I can't remember if it was Richards or whoever it was alongside him, chasing him with Estevao having the ball, straight towards the goal, and on his left foot, just inside the box, takes a shot on his left foot, straight into the back of the net. Good goal. I said, run half a pitch or just over. Really good goal. And it was almost a mirror of that goal. And Estevao again, as the ball runs in straight to the box, takes a shot. Unfortunately, it just goes wide. And then that's half time. Chelsea 1, Palace 0. And then second half, then roughly 49th, 50th minute. Good linkage play between Estevao, the ball. Well, João Pedro first of all, he passed it to Estevao, and Estevao straight away then over the top, ball over the top. João Pedro run down the channel, inside the box, cut inside, then onto his left hand on his left hand side, and takes a shot. It goes underneath the goalkeeper, 2-0, decent goal. So that was that, and then you have a bit of a Sanchez error almost, or could have been. It was a corner comes in, Sanchez grabs the ball, and then normally, like most goalkeepers, they look to see who's running on whatever channel, or to make a quick throw out, kick out. And Sanchez, he's got the ball in his hand, he's running out with the ball, and then you can see then he's just going outside the box, and he sort of goes into the player and then goes down pretending to be injured, because he knew exactly what was happening. Otherwise, it would have been a yellow card. And but obviously that sort of could have gone bad, but lucky enough, got away with it really. Then Estevao again, and the wonder kid, he takes a goes inside the box, takes a shot. The keeper saves it and palms it straight to Cucurella, and Cucurella takes a bit of a lame shot, sort of half a volley almost, and that was that. Um, Again, um, João Pedro, takes a good the ball, um, comes off. If it was a cross, remember rightly, keeper or somebody hits it out, and then João Pedro is there, takes a whacks the ball. Unfortunately, it is a little bit harsh because obviously if the player wasn't there, the defender wasn't there, we've gone to the back of the net anyway to make a 3-0. But unfortunately, um, the ball hit his arm, sort of like rolled off here and rolled down, and you know went to VAR for a number of minutes, and penalty. Um, was it harsh? Some people would be saying yes, some people would say no. But he did stop a goal basically. So that player had a yellow card, and then Enzo takes the penalty, good penalty. Sends the keeper the wrong way, and then makes a 3-0. And you're thinking, right, great, we're on a roll now. Have a nice clean sheet, and then you know, unfortunately, then Wharton takes out, if I remember right, it was Caicedo, I think it was. Gets a second yellow card, and obviously then he gets his red card. He goes off, and you think, oh, Palace now going to be playing last 10 minutes or so of 10 men, and you think game, set, and match, and then Chelsea then have a little mistake. Brennan Johnson has a chance to make to score a goal, but it just goes wide. And then not long after he went off, if I remember rightly. And then it was a corner then towards the last few minutes of normal time. Um, Corner kick goes in, bounces off one player, and then I think it was Richards. I think it was puts the ball into the back of the net. 3-1 to Chelsea in you know bit of a defensive error, but finished 3-1. Happy days. But João Pedro, in all fairness, he had a good game. He was doing the best he can. He done some good stuff. Estevao, well, he had man of the match, João Pedro, but Estevao had a great game. It was good to see him actually start. He came off the last 10 minutes, I think it was. Gittins come on, and Fofana came on. Gusto came on. James went off. Who else went on? Oh, Liam Delap came on for João Pedro. Achimpong came on. But yeah, I said, you know, Estevao was the star player. I'd probably go for Estevao was probably my favourite player. One, as I said, he scored that goal, and then he set up João Pedro. João Pedro got man of the match, but in my eyes, it was Estevao. I don't know about anybody else's feelings on that, but that was that's what I saw. He had a really good game, Estevao. Caicedo, squeaky bum time really with Caicedo when he had that yellow card sort of inside of 20 minutes, I think it was. He sort of almost not a dangerous tackle, but it was like he just went for the ball, but completely missed the ball and took the player out. But yeah, as I said, it was Chelsea played well ish. First half was a bit slow, and you know not much happening. Apart from I said, Estevao was the main guy. Otherwise, it would have gone in 0-0. Palace would have been happy with 0-0, and then it could have been a different story. But obviously, Estevao just you know got to play him, and same against Napoli on Wednesday night. Got to start with Estevao, because he either gives you a goal or just gives you that bit more. He runs. He's got that mindset. He just run down a channel and take somebody on and create something. Garnacho don't do that. Pedro Neto, well, today Pedro Neto didn't do much really. Yeah, he ran down the channel, um, chucked a couple of balls in, but nothing special. Um, you know, it was, you know, Rhys James had a good game. Trev Chalobah had a good game. Bashile, had that mistake, and half man didn't really do much more wrong. Cucurella had a quiet game. Rhys James, I suppose, had a quiet game. Um, but yeah, Santos had a decent game. Enzo was quiet apart from that penalty. Didn't really do a lot, in all fairness. Even though everyone likes calling his name. Why, I don't know. Don't rate the guy, sorry. Um, I personally preferred to see somebody else took the penalty because João Pedro made the penalty. I preferred to see João Pedro have that penalty. But Enzo's the man for penalties. Um, said Neto was quiet. Estevao was the main man for me. João Pedro played well. He's the second favourite. So yeah, so happy days, 3 points. We're fourth position now. I am seeing what PR is being put out. Obviously, Palmer didn't play because he's still holding an injury. So who knows when we'll see him now? Um, Unfortunately, hopefully be against Napoli, but I don't know. I think he's going to be back and forth like a yo-yo now. I think. So yeah, but yeah, I think that's it for the day, guys. Like I said, just the shortest video, just regarding the review of the game. Um, I'll see what PR has gone out. See if I'm not sure of any players anymore going on with Jacquet and you know other players we've been linked with. In Douglas Luiz. I haven't really seen nothing really, but after this video, I'll give it a couple of hours, see if anything happens, and may do another short video later on. But otherwise, that's it for the day. And if not tonight, nothing else comes out, it'll be a video probably about this time tomorrow. So yeah, keep your eyes peeled. Hope you like the video. Um, Once again, like the video, hit the notification bell, subscribe if you're not subscribed. Like I said before, my views are really like taking a big, huge dip. Shadow banned. I'll keep landing it. Not bothered. But please, subscribe if you're not subscribed. Helps me out. So yeah, as I said, that's it for the day. Um, as always, win, lose, draw, blue co out, and respect to every single one of you. Um, hope everybody who got the game safe journeys home, and hope you had a good day out. Especially winning 3-1 and 3 points. So yeah, as I said, respect every single one of you. Win, lose, draw, blue co out. That's a Chelsea blue out. Cheers, guys. See you on next one.